Right here, at home. Protect your out. We put the work in. Let's finish. Come on, let's do this. Family, I'm doing 1, 2, 3.
See, we dream chase, cause that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. We're glad you're here with us, and we appreciate that. What's going on, Eagles Nation? Welcome to the Main Thing Podcast presents. It's your boy, Mr. Owens, and after further review, the call stands. I'm still official with no stripes.
What's going on, Eagles family? This your man, Big Huss, the one you trust, bringing you all your Philadelphia Eagles latest. Hey, man, we here to tap in after a great win, baby. Great win. Yeah, I mean, we moved to 5-2. We just defeated the Bengals 37-17. We looked good. We are for sure trending in the right direction. You understand me?
Stock is up. Stock
is definitely going up. All phases of the ball looked on point. Coaching looked good. Players looked good. Like it was a great outing for us. We were dominant. It was everything that you wanted to see going into a Week 8 game versus an opponent who's fighting for the playoffs the same as we. They have Super Bowl aspirations. You know what I mean? That's Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, the Bengals. You know, they were just in several of the last AFC Championship games, so they're no slouch team. So that was a good opponent. For us to go out there and dominate against.
For sure. I definitely couldn't agree more, bro. Like the thing that I like you said, we're trending in the right direction. We're trending upward, NASDAQ edition. You see what I'm saying? I feel like we came in very prepared. We came in, accepted the challenge, handled our business. We clearly saw that we were the better team and better organization on the field on Sunday afternoon. What I did like a lot, Huss, is the fact that we didn't panic. We didn't panic as a whole on offense, defense. We didn't panic within the coaching staff. We went in and stuck to the game plan. That's what I love most. It's the fact that, you know, Joe Burrow came down, did his thing, the opening drive. They had the ball, I want to say, for about maybe
10 minutes.
10, 11 minutes.
It was like 10 minutes, bro. They
11 minutes.
Ate up the first quarter. I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on. Like you see what I'm saying? They just chewed the clock away and converted a lot of big major third downs. But the thing is, we never wavered. The players never wavered. They knew what the assignment was. They knew that, okay, let's settle down. They came out, punched us in the mouth. We knew that the Bengals had their backs to the wall, ashy knuckles. You see what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, we knew that they were going to come out fighting, scrapping, trying to get some momentum in their favor. They haven't won a home game this season. So, of course, being at home in their situation, being 3-4, you knew what time it was. Yeah, so for them to come down and actually put up that 7 on that drive and eat up as much as they did in the first quarter, but we never went away from the game plan. We never flinched. You see what I'm saying?
You want to know what that's due to? Being in that situation. I'm about to say probably more than any other team here late, we've been in that tight score, fighting from behind, like having to do the most. We've been in those situations a lot more than any other team
since last season.
Yeah, literally, yes, going back since last season. So I think that's part of that, whether good or bad, just being in those situations. That kind of attributed or was a testament to that for real. You know, like I said, not wavering. We didn't. There was no flinch. There was no panic. You didn't see folks on the side. Like when I looked to the Bengals sideline during the game, I seen a lot of dejection. A lot of players are sitting there
Their head down,
just
towels
head
over
down,
their
just in the
head.
days like, what's going on right now?
Mm-hmm.
We were over there like, nah, bro, keep swinging. Like you gonna
Mm-hmm.
connect on one of them Jones, keep swinging, bro. Like you feel me? So we, like you said, it was great to see that fight for sure. QB1 looked great.
Yes, he did. QB1 looked amazing, bro. Like you said, like just to touch a little bit before we go to QB1, it just seems like it's a brotherhood. It's the chemistry is flowing with amongst the players. They're having fun. You see what I'm saying? We haven't seen too many weeks on the sideline where they're just smiling and enjoying the game, enjoying the moment. So it was refreshing, definitely, to see that on Sunday. But like you said, QB1, you can dive in first on QB1 because QB1 was crazy.
Hey, QB1 was lighting them up, bro. Went 16 for 20, 80% completion percentage, 236 yards, a touchdown, beautiful touchdown, Devontae Smith. He had 37 yards on the ground with 3 rushing TDs. He looked fast. He looked decisive. He looked like the Jalen of old. I cannot lie. He had a passer rating of 132.5, if I'm not mistaken. And truth, it was good to see him under center. I truly believed him being under center was a great move for the offense. Yeah, I mean, it allowed you to run the ball and it allows you to utilize that play action that worked beautifully in this game.
As a different element.
For sure, an element that we weren't adding. You know, like this offense finally started looking more Kellen Moorish. You know, no, that's not a word, but Kellen Moorish, you know.
We know what you mean, Famo.
Yeah, like you could see his fingerprints on the offense. I only saw really, like we mentioned, maybe 2 bad throws from Jalen. The one where on third down when he was trying to hit AJ Brown on the fade ball, it was just a wild ball. I don't know who he was throwing to, like kind of got away from him.
Fan in the stands, I think.
Yeah, crazy. First row. I'm open. And then the one to Kenny Gainwell where he was just completely blanketed. I mean, Grant, luckily it was an incomplete, but that could have turned out for bad. But outside of those 2 throws, QB1 was QB1 are old. I'm telling you.
Elite.
I'm telling you. Like I said, looked decisive, looked good. After those hiccups, my man went 13 to 13 for 200 yards and a touchdown, 144 passer rating, and 3 touchdowns on the ground per Brandon Lee Gowton. Like he truly snapped it. And it wasn't like he was just doing it in one phase. Like he was utilizing his legs when he needed to. A good bulk of our third down conversions came from Jalen using his legs. And then he was decisive through the air. They said he couldn't pass over the middle. He was dropping dimes over the middle. You know what I'm saying? They said he couldn't sit in the pocket and deliver. He was sitting in the pocket delivering. You know what I'm saying? He was the guy. Like he was the guy. He had a phenomenal game, man. He really did. By far, the best game of the season. By far.
I couldn't agree with you more, Husky. I feel like with QB1, whatever word you want to use, excellent, superb, outstanding, marvelous, exceptional, magnificent, however you want to chop it up, that's what QB1 gave you on Sunday. Like you said, bro, he looked like the vintage 2022 QB1. He looked decisive. He was prepared. He came out there and like we said, when Burrow went down there and put up that tutty, QB1 ain't he ain't waver, he ain't fade. He likes those type of challenges. You see what I'm saying? So like I just saw like out there, the ball was coming out quick out his hands. You see what I'm saying, with velocity. The ball was snapping as football terms, the ball snapping out his hands. Like we said, his reads outside of AJ and the one that Gainwell, he was very decisive. He knew the concepts. He understood the principles that went along, that goes along in the offense. I'm gonna give y'all some stats about QB1. So everyone wants to bash QB1, right? Everyone, like the national media, even some Eagle fans, which is crazy because he's legitimately our franchise quarterback. But this statistically is the best season that he's been having as a pro. since 2020, fam. Like this is his best season as a pro. He's 69.1% completion percentage. He averages 8.1 yards per attempt. He has a 69.3 QBR rating. Like I said, he's on pace to have a better season statistically than his masterful season, the Super Bowl year in 2022. You see what I'm saying? He's taking care of the ball. He's proven to be a leader, and he just wins. That's all QB1 does. He finds a way to win. He finds a way to rally the troops. Everyone gravitates towards him. Everyone wants to play with him. You saw how like him and Saquon was out there with Jeff, the head man. You feel me? The man in charge. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Jeffrey Lloyd.
We about to speak
Come
on
on,
Jeff.
come on, man. You feel me? But they were out there with Obama.
Hey,
You
if
feel
the
me?
golf
Playing golf.
John,
Come
bro.
on, man.
That
You see
John
what I'm
crazy,
saying?
bro.
It's the aura. It's the who QB1 is a person that people want to be around. You see what I'm saying? He's relatable. He's personable. He takes care of business. He's serious. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it seems like he's like really stoic. You feel me? Like he doesn't have any emotion. But that's just a person who wants to succeed not only for himself, but wants the best for his teammates and everybody else. So, like I said, I think that was the best all-around performance that QB1 has had since the 2022 season. He had some great games last year, but just all around in all phases, like you said, utilizing his legs, being smart in the pocket, being decisive with his reads, and getting the AJ Smitty, Alcantara, everybody involved. It was very, very pleasing to see, Big Us.
For sure. And you brought up Stout, man. Hey, man, once again, man, we got to give a round of applause to Stout because
Encore.
Yeah, my man be coming through. You know, we were down two major pieces on the O-line again with Jordan Mailata and Mekhi Becton. So you had some replacements stepped up, and it's like we truly didn't miss a beat. Now, granted, this isn't an elite pass rush, but you're dealing with an above average to an elite pass rusher in Trey Hendrickson. And Fred Johnson, and along with the other guys, man, they had my man on clamps. One-on-one, you know what I'm saying? Fred versus Trey, 13 matchups, you only gave up one pressure. We didn't give up a sack on the day. We rushed for over 160 yards for real. Like they were pass blocking, they were run blocking. The O-line played amazing today as a whole. And you know what I mean? And it's in some regards you kind of come to expect it. So maybe we don't give it enough appreciation, but what Stoutland is doing with this group, you know what I mean, that being starters and backups is worldly for real. It's crazy. It's crazy for real. This unit once again is an elite unit. It seems like it doesn't matter who you put in, plug and play, they're ready to rock. Stoutland's the guy, man.
And so you already know how we feel about Stout, bro.
Man.
Here at the Main Thing Podcast Presents, bro, we vouch for Stout. Stout is one of them ones. Like you got players that's one of them ones, but it's rarely that you got position coaches that are one of them ones. You see what I'm saying? He's cut from a different cloth for real, bro. You feel me? Just his involvement within just the organization, he's very light. The fact that he has the communication and the bonds with the players to talk with them and understand the principles and the schemes and everything that's going on, making sure that they understand what he wants out of them when they're running, because you know he's the run coordinator. So especially with the running backs, them understanding how, okay, I want my offensive lineman to block like this. You see what I'm saying? And you follow the scheme. But we found our identity, Huss. Our identity is our offensive line. I know we got the nice toys. We got the dogs out there. We got AJ, Smitty. You feel me? When Goddard's in there, Goddard. But now Calcaterra, Jalen, QB1, and Saquon in the backfield. It starts up front. It starts in the trenches, and we definitely got to give them their flowers. They're always prepared week in and week out. Even if we do give up a couple sacks, even if we do give up a couple quarterback hurries or pressures, it just seems like we're always still prepared. If we give up something, we come back the next play or the next drive, and we start establishing dominance. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're known for here in Philly. It's like we're going to run this football, establish our presence, establish and assert our dominance, and let y'all know what type of game this is going to be. But it just seems like they were technically sound. They're focusing on the fundamentals. They're blocking lanes. They're blocking assignments. Even with the double teams that they were incorporating for the linemen. And another big thing where I feel that we really took advantage of as far as with the offensive line and giving and helping QB1 as well, and helping Fred Johnson, like you said, against Trey Hendrickson, was the max protections. The max protections played a big part. You see what I'm saying? That gave QB1 the chance to give play action, which we like we said, we need to see more play action. That opens up a lot of things downfield, but the max protections helped a lot. But like we said, Stowlin just having the collective ready, Lane, Tyler Steen, Cam Jurgens, Landon Dickerson, my apologies, and Fred Johnson. It just seems like that group is cohesive. They're playing in cohesion. And they just, like I said, just seem prepared for any task or challenge that's presented in front of them.
Absolutely. Like I said, because they're prepared. They're getting the answers prior. So when they get in the game, they're not shocked. And like you said, the identity now is being physical. Like you said, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was management or coaching, why we tried to get away from that. Because being physical within the trenches is something that we've always done. That's going back years now. You know what I mean? So why get away from that? I don't know. And Saquon brings a lot of that physicality. We talked a little bit, man. I don't know if I've seen Saquon lower his shoulder as much as this year as I've ever seen him in his career. It's like Saquon, if he can't run by you, he is now looking to dish out a little bit of punishment.
Run through you.
Yeah, like literally. You know what I'm saying? So he's part of bringing that physical nature. He went 22 carries for 108 yards, and had, I believe, a reception for like 3 yards or so. But him getting 100 yards on the ground now is just seeming routine. It's like you're almost that's another thing you're expecting now, for him to go over 100, and he's making it look so easy, bro. Like it's I know it still amazes me, truth be told, to see. Truth be told, but yeah, bro, he's a dog, man. He's definitely bringing that physical nature along with the O line. There, you could tell that they enjoy leaning on people. You know what I mean, with the running game and all. He's been a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely been a pleasure, Hus. Like you said, Saquon is definitely a dog. He embodies Philly. You know what I mean? He's obviously from Whitehall, Pennsylvania, which is like an hour outside of Philly. With Saquon, bro, he's a closer. He's a finisher. With that game, he got stronger as the game went on.
Facts.
When the game went on and it was on to put on his shoulders to finish this game out, Saquon rose up to the challenge and accepted it like he always does. Week in and week out, it just seems like he just keeps producing more and more. It sometimes, like, yeah, the stats might not be like you say, he had 108 yards this game. Usually we're used to him seeing 150, getting 150 or something around there. But even with him having 108 yards, just his presence on the field alone causes matchups and nightmares. The defense has to not only think twice, but then also the coordinators got to think twice of what their actions are going to be pertaining to Saquon.
Actions and consequences. Straight up.
It's straight up actions and consequences. You see what I'm saying? Like his light day at the office is some people's career days. You feel me? And I feel like with him being in Philadelphia, and coming here this season, I feel like we're starting to see, even though he's entering his 7th year, I just feel like we're starting to see him really unlock his full and tap into his full potential. We're here with the Eagles because, as we all know, he was with them dudes up the turnpike. Come on, man. I don't, but he didn't have the type of caliber of players and the supporting cast around him that he does here in Philly. And so, as we know, he saw a lot of 8-man boxes. It was crowded. You see what I'm saying? But here in Philly, like, since we got AJ and Smitty on the outside, and we got our QB1 that's a threat, and we have the line that we do, Saquon is reaching new heights. We called it before once we saw how free agency was shaping up, right? And we saw that Saquon wasn't going to get the franchise tag again in New York. I remember me and you talking, Big Huss, and we said, all right, we saw the news where Swift got released. We didn't offer him a contract. And you know how we feel about Swift. Swift's one of them ones too. Swift is a dog. Shout out DeAndre Swift. You feel me? But once we released him, we knew what time it was. We knew how we was thinking. We're going to go get Saquon, because you put Saquon in the type of caliber of player he is and the tangibles that he brings to a team behind this line, it ain't no stopping it. And like we said, it should be no comparisons anymore that who's the best running back in the league. We got the best running back in the league in the backfield here in Philadelphia. And I'm just happy that he's enjoying his time here. It seems like he's building a great bond within the organization and with his teammates. It just seems like he's home. He feels welcomed. You see what I'm saying? He feels wanted. So shout out to Saquon. Keep doing your thing, bro, because we definitely going to lean on you, especially with it's starting to get cold now, Huss, later on in the season. We're going to need that run game. So
sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
For sure. Then talking about the pass game a little bit, like you said, Smitty having a catch for -2 yards. We already knew he was going to come out and do a little something. So he ended up having 6 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown.
Ta-da.
And then AJ came through for a quiet 85 yards on 5 catches for real. They've been doing their thing. The deep ball to Devontae was beautiful.
Come on, disrespectful.
Beautiful for real. Great ball, great catch. It's good to see them boys back in action, both eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're one of those duos. Cincinnati has a great duo in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, but I love our duo better. I'm gonna keep. I love our duo more, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Like, them boys, they like that.
Huss, we have the best duo in the league. We have the best tandem in the league.
I believe we do too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, stamp that.
I ain't gonna hold you. And then you had Calcaterra. He's been showing up big in the absence of Dallas Goedert. If he can actually get a solid blocking game to go with his receiving skills, he's gonna be, like we said, one of them ones. Mm-hmm. Because him catching the ball, I didn't realize how what's the word I want to use?
Explosive?
Yeah, maybe explosive is a proper word. Mm-hmm. How explosive he is with the ball in his hand. Like, he actually looks fast. Mm-hmm. He's great after the catch.
Agile.
Like, he's truly a difference in the receiving game. Like I said, if he can get that blocking game up there, yeah, he would be elite. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm. For sure, bro. He definitely is coming into his own. I know we've been hard on him in the past about his blocking, but it's all a part of your game. You see what I'm saying? You can't only just catch the football as a tight end. You have to block as well. And that's what we learned even with Goddard when Goddard first got here, and we still had the bull Ertz. You feel me? That was the knock on Goddard. He wasn't the best blocker. He was a great pass catching tight end, but he wasn't the best blocker, but he worked on it and became who he is today. And shout out to Goddard too for trying to help out QB1 on the sideline, bro, with the shoestring John, bro.
Hey,
shout out to the bull, bro. Even with him not playing, he's still involved.
Hey, J,
Always on
two
that.
shoes, man. The
Hey,
two
hey,
shoes was
two shoes,
crazy.
bruh.
Two shoes was nutty for real.
Ball
I
was
ain't even
wild
gonna
out
hold
there,
you.
dog.
I ain't
Making
never seen
history for
nothing like
real.
that.
Making
Yeah.
history, dog.
Ain't never seen nothing like that, bro. I was like, hey, is this what we're really doing? Did we just burn a ton out for some shoes? Like,
Came out here and said, hold up, I gotta have two pairs of J's.
hey, what was crazy, bro? We've all been there, bro. We've all had that pair of laces. I just cannot get this joint undone, bro.
Nah,
Like,
that jaw too tight. Come
yeah.
on, nudge. Work with me here, please. Work
I
with me.
swear, bro. I swear. I swear
But yeah,
that Joe was funny.
but yeah, bro, like Calcaterra's coming to his own. If he works on his blocking, using the blocking bags and using the sleds, he can get better. You see what I'm saying? But like you said, him as a pass catching tight end, he looked explosive.
Oh yeah.
He found the thing what I liked about Calcaterra, especially in this game. A lot of his catches, I want to say, matter of fact, all three of his catches, has move the chains and to keep the drive alive and keep it going. You see what I'm saying? He came up with big catches because I want to say he was averaging like 18 or 19 yards a catch or something like that.
It was something like that because he had three for
Yeah.
like 58. I think it was
Yeah.
three catches for 58 yards.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, and coming from a tight end too, man, that's a great day.
Come on,
Especially
bro.
with the weapons that we have on this offense. Even if he was tight end one, that's still like, bro, that's a decent day, bro. You have legit weapons on the outside, legit running back, a dual threat quarterback. Like, that's not a bad day. He
Mm-mm.
showed up each game since Dallas has been gone, bro, in the stat sheet, bro. Positive stats.
Mm-hmm. He definitely has
So
showed up, bro. He's been prepared.
it's showing why
And
they're keeping him around.
exactly. And what's it called? Like you said, Smitty and AJ best tandem in the league, bro.
Yeah.
Like you said, Smitty had the 6 for 85 and that tied out. And then AJ had the 6 for 84, which I feel AJ again. I'm gonna say it again. 1K always open is the best receiver in the league. I don't know what else y'all need to see. I don't know what more film y'all need to watch.
I don't understand why they keep playing this nigga one up.
Come on, bro.
Like, why would y'all ever go single coverage on his side? Like,
What are we
stop.
doing?
I'm telling no, like, don't keep doing it. But on
Yeah,
the flip side, like, why
why
are
are
y'all
y'all
doing
doing
this?
what more do you want from me? You
Like,
see what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you already know AJ is a go ball phenom. He
yeah.
likes go balls, okay? QB1 gonna throw that thing out there and give him a chance. You feel me? Like, cause AJ, you know, Swole Batman, he likes the go balls, he likes the comeback routes, slants, favorite. It's just a pure thing of art, pure thing of beauty. But like I said, best receiver in the league, I feel like Smitty is the best route runner in the league. So we have two receivers on our squad that are the top at certain things that they do. You see what I'm saying? It just like with them out there, the offense opens up so much more. QB1 you can see feels more comfortable throwing to them as opposed to like the Jahan Dotsons, Paris Campbell's, no slight to them. But it's just a different caliber and a different breed when you got Swole Batman and a Slim Reaper, skinny Batman out there, bro. Like they were making play after play after play on Sunday. Big plays like AJ every time. Third down and long. The one, it was what I believe like 30-16, fam. When QB1 found him in a hole, it was something nutty like that.
Yeah,
You
you
see what
know,
I'm
it
saying?
was it was a long third
It was
down
something
conversion.
nutty, and he just threw a dart to AJ. You
Yeah.
feel me? And just the fact that AJ, it just seems like when we need a major play, he's always, like he said, 1K always open. Yeah, and then you already know the Smitty John, bruh. Disrespect. Smitty, like you said, this is gonna be a big game where Smitty gonna get fed. When Smitty had the plate in front of him with the food on it, what he do? He went and ate that joint.
He
Then
always
after,
does.
come on, bro. He wanted, bro, and people keep talking about his frame and his stature, his size, like he ain't a good 50-50 ball man person. You see what I'm saying? He go up there and get it. He climbs the ladder and comes down with the ball majority of the times. Once I saw it up in the air and I saw it was going to Smitty, I knew he was coming down with it. Like we said, he left the dishes, you feel me? And he ate the food, left the dishes for you to clean up. That's what he did. You feel me? Also, I felt the offense opened up and started flourishing more throughout the game when we started incorporating bi-level concepts and bi-level throws, meaning that you have a high and low concept. You have someone running a deep route, and then you have someone coming underneath. So I feel like the offense really got moving and clicking when we started adding those bi-level principles into the offense.
Great block by
Stoll,
Stoll,
Stoll, yes. Play the game
oh,
on offense
bro,
on
that
the
was
same
a
play.
great block. Yes, great block. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Stoll on that block, bro.
Shout out to Stoll. That was the best play on offense, and it would involve Smitty and, like you said, Stoll were holding the block for like 7-8 seconds on
Yeah,
Sam
bro,
Hubbard.
it was a great
Yeah,
block for
Sam
real.
Hubbard was erased, fam. Sam Hubbard was erased.
Moving to the defensive side of the ball, the defensive line only had one sack. It was a half sack between Nolan Smith and Milton Williams. Now, even though they only had one sack, excuse me, they were disruptive. They were moving Joe Burrow off his spot a lot. Joe Burrow was first used his legs a lot. So don't let the stats kind of skew you on the defensive line really wasn't creating a lot of pressure like that. No, they were. They definitely were. And they were bottling up the run game all day. I believe they only had 50-something yards on 20 carries, if I'm not mistaken. D-line was solid. D-line was solid today. Nolan Smith is starting to find himself within the scheme. He's now had 2.5 sacks, I believe, over the last 3 games. Second as far as snaps behind Josh Sweat. So he's playing more and he's producing more, which is a good sign, being that we're waiting on our first round pick to come around and really show signs of life. These past few weeks since the bye, it's like the bye week was just magical for the team. Everybody truly has stepped their game up a whole notch.
For sure, bro. I'm definitely excited about the defense and where we're trending.
Yeah.
It just seems like we talked off camera. It just seems like we're ahead of schedule, fam. Like we said, we saw when BG said it usually takes defense like 2 years to fully gel and understand the concept, understand the principles and the scheme and all the different nuances and elements that are involved in the defense. But we're ahead of schedule. We're statistically ranked in the top 10 in almost every major category. And I gotta not only credit the players for being in position and being prepared and making the plays that are needed to be made, but Big Fangio, I feel that with his presence, I feel that he's untapped, like tapped into like a lot of different players' strengths. He plays to the players' strengths, and you can see that the players want to play for him, even though he's an old school, hard nosed, it's my way type of coach. And even you saw the reports back when the Dolphins players came out and was like, Big Fangio this, Big Fangio that, right? It just shows the difference in the organizations and the type of players that we have, that a defensive coordinator is going to come in and set the foundation, set the building blocks for a successful defense. And that's what they have been doing. They have been playing for Vic Fangio. Like you said, the defensive line, they might not had the best day as far as sacks. But Joe Burrow was a lot under duress, under pressure. A lot of his plays that were made, he scrambled outside the pocket. You see what I'm saying? But that's what we do have to do a better job with on the D line is we got to understand our rush gaps and rush assignments better, because we'll funnel the quarterback up. I mean, we'll funnel the line back, but then once we funnel the offensive line back, the quarterback
lane for escape.
Exactly. Yeah. He steps up inside the pocket. And that's something that we got to learn. I mean, not learn, practice more, understanding, like you said, the rush lanes. But overall, shout out to the D line, shout out to all of them coming in, and even though the Bengals don't have the strongest offensive line, showing their dominance, especially after that first drive. After that first drive, you see me, and really the first half, the defensive line came alive, and Joe Burrow really wasn't effective. Yeah, he wasn't effective in the second half. We dirtied him up a little bit. Them all white uniforms, they gonna need some gain or tide, but yeah, the defensive line all around had a solid game, bro.
Nah, for sure. Definitely. And then the linebackers had an amazing day. Them boys was out there balling, straight getting after it for real. N'Kobe Dean, Zach Bond, total 21 tackles, had a TFL or forced fumble recovery. I believe that Bond led the team in tackles with 12, and then N'Kobe followed up with 9, but they were all over the place. Like, once again, felt their presence. When the Kobe Dean comes downhill, he's a thumper. I didn't realize how much of a thumper he really is. He brings the pain, bro. He really does.
Missile
Uh,
seeker.
yes, truly, him coming downhill is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
According to PFF, they were the highest graded Eagles on defense. Bond grading out at a 91.3 and Dean grading out at a 90.7 for real. Who would have thought that we would have ever gotten this type of production from a undersized middle linebacker who had some health concerns his first couple years, and then from a linebacker who has never really played off-ball linebacker since being in the league. He's been in the league now 6-7 years.
More
Who would have known these guys would have showed up and more so a special teams guy and balled like this. The linebacker core, as far as defense, has been probably the most surprising group for me. They so far through what we in now, week 9, week 8
on a week 9.
Yeah, going into week 9. So they've truly overperformed.
They like you said, bro. This tandem at linebacker, I don't know. Like you said to me earlier, ever since the bye week, ever since we came back, I don't know if they had bonding days or whatever they did. You see what I'm saying? They seem like they're playing for each other. They know both of their assignments. They're flowing to the ball. They're playing fast. They're wrapping up. They're forcing turnovers. The big turnover on Jaceki. What was that in the fourth quarter? The punch out. Come on, man.
Peanut punch. Zach Bond with the peanut punch.
Come on, bro. Had N'Kobe Dean holding on Jaceki leg, and then Zach Bond came over there and said, hold on, where you thought you was going? Give me that. You
Great
feel
play.
me? Great play, but it just the heads up plays of these linebackers, and like we keep saying, that's Fangio's specialty.
It is.
His specialty is the linebacker position. And for them just to come out and every week, it just seems like they're involved in a run game, involved in a pass game, being disciplined. You see what I'm saying? Filling the rush lanes and filling the holes and making plays on the running backs, tight ends, whoever on the field. They're both playing at a very high level. And I won't be shocked if they keep this up, Huss. I won't be shocked if they both earn Pro Bowl nods.
Well, I honestly, more so Zach Bond for me, I would not be surprised if he didn't. I expect him to be top 3 tackles in the league type deal. Like I think he's ranked number 7 in the league as far as tackles right now. But bro, they've been great. Now, granted, they've had a couple games, where it was a little down, as far as the play, but for the most part within this scheme, Vic has them balling straight up.
Yeah, bro. And Huss, I think Vic, like, to be honest with you real quick, bro, I think Vic Fangio is the best coordinator we've had in Philly since either you can go to Jim Schwartz or we're going to take it to the late legend, the late great, rest in peace, Jim Johnson. If y'all know, y'all know.
For
You
sure.
see what I'm saying? For sure,
I'm
bro.
gonna probably have to say Jim Schwartz only because he won us a bowl.
He did.
He want to say, I'm saying we got a bowl. Now I ain't saying we can't get no bowl with Vic because once again, the defense is gelling at the right time. You know what I mean? Like you can see everybody starting to buy in and know their assignments and know the assignments of the person next to them, and that's what matters. So
And
we're trending in the right direction. No,
for sure, Huss. And real quick stat, bro. We've allowed 643 yards during this current 3-game winning streak, right? That's the second fewest since 1992. And in 2017, the Super Bowl year, Jim Schwartz, we gave up 591 yards in the stretch when we played the Broncos, the Cowboys, and the Bears. And we've only allowed 29 points in the last 3 weeks. That's the best 3-game streak since our Super Bowl year, fam, in 2017, bro. So it's giving, this defense is giving, for me saying all of that, Super Bowl defense vibes, that swag, that having fun, that celebrating. You even saw when CJ had the pick. Here, everybody get some. Pour.
Yeah, pour
Everybody
it
drink.
up. Pour it
Everybody
up.
drink. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is, fam.
Straight up. Straight up. Hell of a play by CJ too, man.
Come on, bro.
Hell of a
Come
play,
on,
man.
bro. Heads up, play.
You had Isaiah Rodgers who came in for an injured Darius Slay, came in the wherewithal to tip it back to the inside to your safety, and then CJ with the awareness, because like we spoke off camera, you don't realize how fast stuff like that happens. You know what I'm saying? So when the ball's coming at you after somebody tips it, it's like up on you immediately, kind of deal.
Immediately.
Yeah, immediately. So the awareness to be able to not only secure the ball, get both your feet in, yeah, I mean, to make the play, man, it was a great play by Isaiah Rodgers, who we need to re-sign. Do not let him hit free agency.
Yes.
And a great play by CJ Gardner-Johnson, bro, coming up with that pick. Truth be told, heads up plays by both of them. And speaking of corners, the rookie corners, bro, elite.
Let's talk about it.
Elite.
Let's talk about it.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I knew that they will both come in and be impactful. I just wasn't like expecting to see these dividends or this return so early. So early. You talking about Cooper's only been playing 4 games, and you're already feeling his presence. You've been feeling Q's presence since, like we mentioned, training camp. Like he is truly, and this is no slight to big play, bro. Like Q looking like CB1 over here right now, bro. He's looking real shutdown like. I'm just being honest. Like these two rookies have come in and played like vets. They played smart, they played intelligent, they played passionate, and you can tell like they love football. They love football, man. I'm proud that we took these guys with the first and second pick, man, and they're going to be Eagles for a long time. And honestly, future Pro Bowlers and possibly all pros. They have that type of potential, truly.
Like you said, bro, Quinyon and Coop, it's just refreshing to see. We were talking off camera the other night, and we were talking about the past corners that we've had. You see what I'm saying? From like the Byron Maxwells to the Nolan Carrolls to the Nnamdi Asomugha's to the Dominique Rogers Camardis to who else we had, fam? Who else we had? Dominique Rogers Camardi. We had Kerry Williams.
I forgot about Kerry Williams.
Oh my goodness.
Sidney Jones is like
Sidney Jones, bro. And we've had all
them,
types. That's how y'all know we really love it. We do this, bro.
Bro.
We are diehard Eagle fan. We know this. You see what I'm saying? We not no pretenders or fakers on here. We really do this. We love the Philadelphia Eagles. You feel me? But it's refreshing to see competent corners out there, corners that are hungry, corners that want it. And the fact is that's coming from your rookies. It ain't like, oh, this is their 4th, 5th, 6th season in the league. These are their first years and really just now the first half of their NFL career. You see what I'm saying? Well, for this season, obviously, for the first half. Right. But yeah, but it just they're light years ahead of where they're supposed to be. The fact Quinyon, sticky coverage, like we were talking, Hus, they don't even try ball no more, bro. They'll test drive Quinyon, pause. You feel me? Maybe 1 or 2 times. They'll look over there. All right, I might throw it, I might not. After that, bro, they're looking on the other side of the field, seeing what they got, seeing what cover. You see what I'm saying? Seeing what matchups they got on the other sides versus the other corners. You feel me? They're not testing Q. And even the play that we saw with Coop on the first drive in the zone schemes that you brought up, bro. His zone IQ is phenomenal, bro.
Bro, crazy, bro. I'm telling you, folks don't realize, bro. Most corners are not making that play, bro. To be in zone on number 2, get hands on him, redirect him inside. I'm sitting, you know, I'm kind of drifting. I'm getting no action. And ball, when I have no action my way and I'm in zone, I need to sink to where the action at. He gets no action. He then turns around, looks at what's happening behind him. Okay, number two still going up the seam. Number 1 is running a dig route. He had enough wherewithal, enough IQ to look at number one and be like, I need to get my head back around. Flipped his head, puts his hands up, almost gets a pick. Most corners aren't doing that. They're going to sit there in their zone, get no action. They're going to continue to sit in their zone and just cover grass. Or they're going to sink up the sideline, not turn around, gather what I'm seeing, and then make a play, bro. Like, it really is elite play. Cooper DeJean like that. He's the highest graded corner right now in coverage. I believe with like a 87.2 grade per Thomas R. Peterson. Like the nickel play, bro. We went to having one of the, well, at one point we had good nickel play with Avonte Maddox to stay healthy, but then it went to having bad nickel play over the past couple of years to, I believe we're number 3 in nickel play since Cooper DeJean has been inserted into the slot. Like, the bull really is playing at a high clip right now. Like, we gotta give him flowers and show love, bro. Like,
we got to
be a dog.
He definitely is gonna be a dog, bro. We called that from the draft. It was a lot of people who didn't know who they want between Quinyon and Terrion Arnold. Then a lot of people was like, oh well, Coop, what is he going to play? He can't play outside corner. He does, bro. You could put him wherever on the field, but his strength is obviously at the nickel. And to mention, like you said, to add on what you said about Maddox, bro. Maddox at one point he was one of the ones when healthy. That was the major knock on him. But with Maddox, bro, it's like the play that Coop had given up. I mean, that Coop had made on Jamar Chase on a 4th and 1. Maddox is not making that tackle, bro. He's not making that. With Jamar doing all the motion and trying, he looked like what's his name? He looked like Mike Epps on Next Friday, bro. He was outside running.
You want this cookie?
See what I'm saying? And he's doing that, but the wherewithal with Hoop, understanding, okay, he's just trying to throw me off and stop my momentum. Yeah, you create that space, and for Coop to reroute, go around the traffic and make that open field tackle the way he did, exceptional, bro. Avonte is not making that, respectfully. You see what I'm saying,
bro? We seen Avonte try to tackle good. What's his name? Godwin in space. Try to grab ankles, missed.
He like, literally puts his head down, sees dirt. He doesn't see what he's hitting. That's his issue.
And it was a great tackle by Coop.
Great
shoulder on hip. Come on, dog.
Great tackle, bro. And with that, with Maddox, bro, I feel like when we come, I know that what's it called? Sidney Brown is working his way back from his injury, but I really feel with the big dime package that we run, Avonte got to get out of there, bro. You got to give Sidney them reps, bro. You have to give Sidney the reps because our Achilles heel is Avonte. Once they see 29 out there, oh, we're going there. Whatever matchup that is, we're going at him. You see what I'm saying? That can be our Achilles heel. You feel me? But one other thing, Huss, with the defense, bro, all around great, solid play. What we need to work on, bro, like we said, our goal when we first came into this, you see what I'm saying? And since we've been Eagle fans, Super Bowl. We don't know nothing else. We don't play for the regular season. None of that. Gotcha. Super Bowl or bust. You see what I'm saying? We want the best out of our players and our organization. It's Super Bowl or bust every year with us. So one critique, and it's constructive criticism, y'all. I'm not beating them down because the defense has been playing exceptional over these past few weeks. But we have to clean up third downs. We have to clean up third down. A lot of people not talking about this. The Bengals, I believe, went 10 for 13.
They did.
On third down conversions, bro. And the thing is, we win first and second down. This is what's so frustrating. We win first and second down, then we'll get a team to 3rd and 16, 3rd and 27, 3rd and 10 in our advantage, and they somehow always seem to convert the third down and move the chains. We have to clean that up. I see that we're on the trajectory of becoming a great unit and a great defense, but it's the small details where it's a constant quest to be better today than you were yesterday, and to be better tomorrow than you were the day before. Shout out Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace to him. Great quote.
Philly fan.
Come on,
For
bro.
those who ain't know,
Come on. Go Birds. You know
y'all know the
Eagles fan.
vibes.
You see what I'm saying? But it's just we're trending in the right direction. It's just the small details that we need to clean up.
And that's the step or the next progression to the defense. You know what I mean? Like and like I said, that's not to tear them down because each week you've seen them getting better and better for real. They've been cleaning up the little things, fine-tuning things. But to your point, going 10 of 13 on third down conversion, that is not a recipe for winning. Yeah, I mean, we didn't make them punt, I believe, one time in that game. So that's crazy for us for the score to have been what it was, and they didn't punt at all. Like for real. you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
nutty, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's real live a nutty stat for real. Like, but that I believe that will be the next progression to the defense. We have a few more games before we hit our, I believe, the toughest patch of our season as far as scheduling goes. We have a couple more games before that happens, so maybe that'll be some things that we clean up. But I couldn't agree with you more. Third down conversion, yeah, we got to tighten that up.
Mm-hmm.
When you have them third and long, I expect for them to be off the field.
Off the field, that's the money down, bro.
Come on, bro.
That's the money down. And surprisingly, bro, with them going 10 to 13 on third down conversions, I'm surprised we won the game. Because usually games like that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. 10 to 13 mean they're not punting.
They not.
No punts. No punts, and they only put up 17 points. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy for real. But no, like you said, I think you hit it on the head. That's the next progression, or one of the next progressions to the defense for sure. Mm-hmm. That and cleaning up that dime package, because Avante, like you said, he can't be on the field.
Cooked. Done. Benito.
Yeah. But anything else?
Before what's it called? I definitely just want to say thank y'all to the loyal supporters that we had. Thank y'all to the new supporters that we have to the TMTP community. It's a blessing to continue to do these videos for y'all. We want to make sure that we have the greatest content for y'all and have it up to you all standards and our standards. So just make sure that y'all keep tapping in with us and enjoying and embracing this journey that we're going on. You feel me? Make sure y'all subscribing, liking the videos, you feel me, commenting. We definitely want to interact with y'all for sure and tap in with our loyal supporters. But with that, Hus, make sure you go Birds that like button. Make sure you go Birds that comment section. Make sure you go Birds that subscribe button. And make sure you go Birds that Liberty Bell looking thingy, also known as the notification bell, so you don't miss when Swoop comes in with all the Eagles news and updates.
Absolutely, man. Hey, once again, like you said, I want to thank y'all for following us, new subscribers, old subscribers. Hey, man, we love doing this. It's been a blast interacting with y'all, you know what I mean, recording with y'all for y'all and everything, sending y'all nothing but peace and love. Hope y'all are having a great week. It's almost game time again, so hold on.
Baby.
Okay. But nah, I'm your man, Big Hus.
And it's your boy, Mr. Owens. And Hus, real quick before we get off, bro, just shout out the coaching staff really quickly, just for having us prepared. I want to shout out Nick Sirianni, Vic Fangio, Kellen Moore, Michael Clay, Jamal Singleton, Christian Parker, Kevin Patullo, Stout, Clint Hurt, Roy Anderson, Joe Casper, Bobby King, Jason Michael, Aaron Moorhead, Doug Nussmeyer, and Jeremiah Washburn, and all the other assistants, coaches, and advisors to the team.
Okay. Hey, coaches, y'all got y'all love. This is the second week in a row. Y'all put together a good game plan. Keep it up, man. Y'all on y'all team.
Mm-hmm.
But like we were saying,
run it back, bro. Just like
hey, I'm your boy, Big Husk.
It is your boy, Mr. Owens.
Hey, man, this is the Main Thing podcast where we keep the main thing.
The main thing, man.
Hey, peace, love. See y'all soon, man.
We out, man.
It was I was gonna make a lot of money doing what I wanted to do. I went after it, And it was a struggle to achieve it. But you know what? I caught that bitch. Dream chasing.